Hello one and all, this is WellArmedWithTacos. Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights. When we last left off, we had finished doing a little bit of shopping. We bought a necklace, or amulet, of natural armor +2, and we didn't really reorganize our menu as well as we could have. So let's finish doing that now. Firstly, let's get these arrows put aside so my character does not feel the need to just use them again, because that was not convenient for us. Lesser restoration potions, Cure Serious. I could move the potion of heal up there to that slot. I could, if I could properly click the tabs. That has never gotten any easier. We have a buffing potion there. There's not many other places I can move the buffing potions to. We have the Troll Note and the Head of the Troll Chieftain, which are items we're going to be getting rid of soon enough, and the Creator Scroll. That's pretty much the menu organized as well as it needs to be. Now we are going to go back to the teleporter. That's where we're going to go. Had to think about it there for a minute. Because we used the stone. Actually, no, we're not going to go this way. We're going to go back through the woods and try to get to the camp. And if we run into the werewolf again, we're probably just going to try hurting him to the point where he wants to hold a conversation. And then we can try using the amulet on him. Wasn't the gate this way? Where's my map? Oh, it is. It's just a little further down. I wonder if you can go in there, or if the door just says it's locked and can't be opened. Back to the North Road. Trying things a little bit different today. I have reorganized my schedule. Instead of doing... I don't remember that patch of dirt being there before. Instead of doing these videos relatively early... Oh, hello you!
Master Markram don't like meddlers, but Bardock, take care of...
Bardock doesn't speak very good, and Elaine's going to go down. I'm getting used to that at this point. That was a nasty cleave hit. We are going to go down. I don't remember when the last time I saved was. Hopefully at the end of the last video, which means we would just hop back to where we were. I'll try to stay alive. I doubt I'm going to be able to consume this potion. Yeah, I didn't think so. Hopefully I saved there. I did. Goody goody for me. Well, we're going to try that again. Anyways, as I was saying before I was ambushed, trying things a little bit differently today. Still recording Neverwinter Nights on Mondays, because I have to record Neverwinter Nights on Mondays. I don't technically have to record it on Monday, but I have to have a Neverwinter Nights video for Monday, and I usually am far too busy on Saturdays and Sundays to do any recording, and I like to do the recording once per week, but that's neither here nor there. I am recording Neverwinter Nights on Mondays like before, but I have removed it, I have moved it around in the day schedule to a position where I should be a little bit more centered than I am in the Monday morning. It is now a Monday night for me, which will hopefully make a big difference in my composure. The only reason I bring this up at all is because I was quite displeased with my composure in the last Neverwinter Nights video.
Master Markram don't like meddlers, but
Yep, he will switch right to Elaine, even though Elaine has never hit him. He went in for the attack of opportunity when he could, and then just assaulted her. Now he's gonna hit Linyu, which is not great. And Linyu just died. We have him badly wounded. Go ahead and kill me. This obviously is not a save file or keeping. Okay. How do we tackle this one? Well, we're gonna have to do some pre-buffing, obviously. Which is a shame. We're gonna have to expend resources we won't get back. Pre-buffing is never a shame. Pre-buffing is an awesome thing to do. It's one of the best parts about playing a cleric. The problem is, I'm not a cleric, and my companion is not a cleric. Her class may say cleric. She might fool you into believing that she's a cleric. You could look at her class, and it might say cleric, but she's not a cleric. If she were a cleric, we could control her actions. She is an NPC, which doesn't help us at all. So we have to use buffs that we have access to, and the kind of buffs that we have access to aren't the kind of buffs that we can get back. We're talking about expendable potions and other such items here. So he doesn't seem to crop up until we get near this location here. So I guess what we're going to do is we're just going to expend supplies. Do I have another stack of Potion of Bless, or am I just sitting at the 10? Just sitting at the 10? So let's use a Potion of Bless. I'm going to pause here. Let's look around as well. Bark Skin. We'll probably give Bark Skin to... I don't know who we'll give Bark Skin to, because who knows who he's going to draw as a grow to. He seems to always want to focus Elaine, but giving it to Elaine isn't an option. He's going to hit Elaine no matter what we hit, no matter how much we increase her AC. Her AC is garbage, I'm quite sure. Yeah, AC 15. I'm 23, and you saw how consistently he was hitting me. No amount of Bark Skin is going to change that situation. Cat's Grace will increase my dexterity to a further cap, but it won't really help me, especially because I'm near that cap at this point. This just gives you endurance. That's all it's going to tell me. Yeah, I don't remember how much this does. Strength and overall health. Wisdom. The one potion of heal that I didn't move around in this save. Ah, that's the progress we lost. I didn't move that stuff around. Tell you what. We'll give a potion of endurance to Linyu. We'll give a potion of Bark Skin to Linyu. Have her increase her AC. We'll hold on to the potion of Bear Strength. Don't heal me. And we will give Linyu a potion of invisibility. And hopefully that means Linyu will be safe from his initial wrath. Alright, only one way to see if we've prepped enough for this fight. Hello, Vardock. Linyu is going to attack, and he did not attack of opportunity here. So that worked. She got a lot of sneak attack damage in. She's probably going to go down. But as long as we kill this guy, we've won the fight. We've won the fight. Giving her those potions didn't accomplish anything because she never even got into combat. But that's okay. We'll count it as a loss. We'll take your light crossbow +2. And we'll take your letter. We shall gaze upon this letter. I don't remember how. Oh, this way. The old ones call you to battle. What was once a gnat has become a poisonous asp in the side of the cult. You know who I send you against. Solomon failed against them, as did Agent Neva. You, I trust, shall not. When you are done, return to Luskan, and we shall dine together in the host tower, feasting upon the fallen. Your friend in faith, your lord in blood, Malgrim Corothir. Notice the big blade he was hitting us with was not part of his loot. I want to go take a look at something on my character sheet that I don't remember. Did I ever get to take longbow proficiency? Did that pop up yet? Yes, okay. I did get weapon focus longbow. Because if not, it's going to be seriously worth considering looking into using that light crossbow. Well, we've accomplished that. I don't think there's going to be anything else we're going to bump into in this road that's going to be as dangerous as he is. In the next area, perhaps, but we're not going to load into that. We're just going to make it to where the wall is, and then call it a night. Not a video, just a rest. Because I have to get my companions back. I should have remembered to use Magic Fang. I was going to use that. That is a buff spell that I do get back. I take it so I can cast it on Elaine, but then I forget to use it. Welcome back, Elaine. Welcome back, Badger. Pleasure to meet you all again. We will save over 75 and continue into this area. We should bump into the archaeologist's camp before we bump into any of those enemies we left behind, allowing us to complete the quest, drop off the troll's head, etc., etc. And then we'll go back to find the werewolf. Yep, here we are. I see the deer still just walking around the place. Not a care in the world. Let's go speak to everyone else first, then talk to you. We can speak to you.
Hello
We brought
there.
your mama back. Oh wow! Me so happy. You'll find mama. She pull me ear when she gets back. We love her so. I'm not going to continue to read. Okay, I'm not going to continue to read your dialogue out loud. Give me 300 gold like promise. Thank you, that will be fine. And then they leave. Hello, you! Good news. I have the troll's head right here. My brother is avenged. I am very impressed with your skill. I will take that off your hands and burn it with pleasure. Wish I had more gold to pay you, but 300 is all I have. Sorry that there isn't more. As we agreed, that will be fine. Very well, good luck to you in your future. You know, I just realized carrying around a troll's head is actually probably one of the dumber things you could be carrying around, because it's eventually going to regenerate into a troll. There's one more. We did save that guy who is a little cuckoo, but I don't remember who wanted us to rescue him. Maybe it wasn't anybody. Well, the barracks is empty now. Let's talk to this guy and see if he can decipher this into the message that we need to tell the next golem.
Huh? What? Oh, you're already back. Oh, what can I do to help you? Any evidence of the tome yet?
I'm stunned you actually have a voice line for that. What did you thought the book was? Oh. Oh, apparently we haven't accomplished everything we needed to do down there. Oh. Well, that's frustrating. Because I don't know what else we could have done. We have the sheet for the password, but we couldn't present it to the golem. Alright, let's go pick a fight with the troll and the werewolves after we make a save. Especially because going down to this cave entrance will help us get to where we need to go back to faster. Where's Elaine going? Elaine found some trolls over there. Elaine! Thank you for losing half your hit point in one bite. Come back to the party, Elaine. Let's kill these trolls. Stop hurting the kitty. And Kitty's down. Of course Kitty's down. I'm going to be honest. It's very quickly becoming not worth it to resurrect Elaine anymore. Pretty soon, I'm just going to stop doing it. It's not worth or entertaining to me as the video game player, as the consumer, to rest after every single fight, because my animal companion keeps going down. The AI in this game is like a bad DM who doesn't understand how to properly align enemies to fight your players, rather. The wizard is the lowest hit point member in a party, and he's usually the one with the lowest AC, but he survives because the DM doesn't specifically pick on him 100% of the time. There are situations where he picks on him, but most of the time he picks on the frontline fighters, because that's what the frontline fighters are supposed to do. When you have a druid or a ranger with an animal companion, you can attack them, but for the most part you leave them alone, because they die very easy and they have drastic costs to the player, and unless the player is being actively stupid with them, you shouldn't punish those players for having those companions. In this game, the DM doesn't exist. The enemies attack whoever they frickin' fancy, and as such, they are focusing my animal companion, who has a very bad AC and a very bad set of hit points for the level that we're at.
Taste of my
There's the wolf.
yield before
We've
me.
separated him from the troll, so that'll work for us. I don't know if he saved. I tell you what, I'm going to save in the middle of this fight here. The 75B, just in case I have to like try to click the amulet on him or something. I'm pretty sure he will just switch to a conversation mode. Yes.
Well met.
What are you doing here? Why have you come? I do not wish to be bothered. Who are you? Geth. It's at one time a normal man, and not a horrific beast, who hails from Port Llast. Why do you care? I have silver charms, from Nuric. Silver? I might be despondent about my future, but I do not wish it permanently ended either. This charm comes from Nuric. It is safe. Karth told me that I would be safe at his side. Look at me now. No, I think I'll pass on your offer. Take the charm, or I'll see you dead myself. Well, if those are my choices, then I would suppose I would take the charm. Death this way or death that way, what does it matter? I am human again! Is this a joke? A dream? That I will wake from? Sorry, that was one sentence. Let it be truth. Oh, take a ring and something ring, blah blah blah, Nuric, blah blah blah, Nuric, blah blah blah. I cannot read. I am overjoyed. I am human again. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. I am forever indebted. The small text has not gotten any easier. Guess ring does absolutely nothing. Have we been in this cave? It's just labeled cave. I don't think so. There should be some trolls down here. Because I did leave him here. No, guess not. Guess they ran back to their original little hiding hole. Well, now we have to start backtracking to that area where the golem was, because apparently we're not done down there. I mean, we all knew that we weren't done down there, but I assumed we had to go to talk to that guy in order to get the password, but apparently we're supposed to find it ourselves. And that super deadly werewolf wasn't all that super deadly. We just had to be able to fight him under proper conditions. True to the actual role-playing games as well, a lot of Dungeons & Dragons is just making sure a fight is set in your best way, like in your best conditions before you actually go about fighting it. Almost every difficult encounter can be made easy if players think ahead of time, work together, and plan appropriately. But that's part of the fun of D&D. In these video games, there's less options of what you can do, because obviously your actions and choices are restricted, but in turn, you can still at least do things like buff. It's one option that you have. Maybe not the most coy of options or the most crazy, but at least it's something that you can do. Of course, some characters can buff more than others. And the game is generous enough with the buff potions, I will say. There's a lot of things I don't give this game credit for, but I will say, every time that we've come across a fight where we needed to expend resources, we've had the resources to expend. So, someone like me who is borderline a hoarder about holding on to some of these supplies and only really wants to use them when the absolute when it's absolutely necessary. Someone like me, we've been able to have enough when we needed it, so not a big deal. Probably just another greatsword in that pile. Alright folks, as soon as we load into this next area, I'll call it a video. Thank you all for watching. This is WellArmedWithTacos signing off. Take care, bye bye, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.